Welcome to Module 3C, Miscellaneous Income. By the end of this module, you will understand what miscellaneous income is, understand Form 1099-miscellaneous, understand where to report miscellaneous income, understand how miscellaneous income affects the tax return. This module is divided into business income, miscellaneous income, understanding Form 1099 miscellaneous, where to report 1099 miscellaneous income, the impact on the tax return, a recap, and a knowledge check. So, what is business income? This is line 3 on the Schedule 1. Before we get started, please note that preparing a return with business income requires an advanced level certification. If the taxpayer operated a business or practiced a profession as a sole proprietor, income and expenses should be reported on Schedule C or CEZ. Business income may be reported on the following forms: Form 1099 Miscellaneous, Form 1099-K, Form W-2, or the taxpayer's books and records. So what is miscellaneous income? While most people are aware that they must include wages, salaries, interest, dividends, tips, and commissions as income on their tax returns, many don't realize that they must also report other income, such as cash earned from side jobs, barter exchanges for goods and services, awards, prizes, contest winnings, and gambling proceeds. A 1099 miscellaneous will be issued if the taxpayer has $600 or more of taxable miscellaneous income per payer. This 1099 miscellaneous will also be sent to the IRS. Some examples of this miscellaneous income include self-employment income, prizes and awards, hobby income, rental income, and non-employee compensation. So let's figure out what is exactly in the Form 1099 miscellaneous. As you can see on screen, this is a copy of the 2018 version of the Form 1099 miscellaneous. Box 1 of the form includes any rental income the taxpayer may have received. Rents are reported on Schedule E, which VITA only prepares at the military certification level. So, in most cases, it will be out of scope for your site. Box 2 includes any royalty income the taxpayer may have received. For example, John receives royalties from a song he wrote that is used in several commercials, so is receiving royalty income. Preparing returns with royalty income requires an advanced certification. All other income, which includes income not listed elsewhere on the Form 1099 miscellaneous, is listed in Box 3. For example, Amber received a $3,000 cash prize from her local grocery store from a contest that she entered. Amber chose to use this prize to get ahead on her bills. This will be reported as other income. Box 4 includes any income tax withholding. For example, Brian received a payment in which the payer withheld federal income tax. Brian would receive this 1099 miscellaneous regardless of how much the payment was. Box 5, fishing boat proceeds, and Box 6, medical and healthcare payments are out of scope for VITA. Box 7 includes non-employee compensation. For example, Randy does contract work by fixing air conditioners for a local business and is not classified as an employee of that business. Randy's compensation is considered non-employee compensation. This income is considered self-employment income in almost all cases. All returns with self-employment income require an advanced certification. Boxes 8 through 15B, various unusual kinds of income, are generally out of scope for VITA. Box 16 includes any state tax withheld. Box 17 is a state abbreviation followed by the state tax identification number of the taxpayer. Box 18 includes the amount of the state payment. Those previous boxes contain information that does not need to be filed with the IRS, but this information does need to be filed on the taxpayer's state income tax return if required by their state. So, where do you report Form 1099 miscellaneous income? Income in Block 7 of the Form 1099 miscellaneous is reported as self-employment income on the Schedule CEZ or Schedule C and the Schedule SE. Any earned income that is not reported on the W-2 is considered self-employment income. Any tax returns that include self-employment income require an advanced certification. So, what is the impact on the tax return? If a taxpayer has business income, which is reported on Box 7 of the Form 1099 Miscellaneous or on Form 1099-K, the return requires that the preparer and reviewer be certified at the advanced level. It requires preparation of the Schedule CEZ or Schedule C. The taxpayer can claim a wide variety of business expenses. It increases taxable income and therefore income tax. If net income is more than $400, the taxpayer must pay self-employment tax. The taxpayer must also file a Schedule 1 with the return. When a taxpayer has other income, which is generally reported in Box 3, you increase the taxable income and therefore increase income tax. If there's gambling income and the taxpayer is going to itemize deductions to claim gambling expenses, the return must be prepared by a volunteer with at least advanced level certification. In addition, the taxpayer must file a Schedule 1 with the return. Miscellaneous income is income reported on the Form 1099 Miscellaneous. The income you reported on Box 7, non-employee compensation, and that is considered business income. Preparation of these returns requires advanced level certification. A taxpayer needs to file a Schedule 1 as well as a Schedule C or CEZ with the return. The taxpayer can claim business expenses from this income. In addition to income tax, the taxpayer will need to pay self-employment tax. Income reported in Box 3 is considered other income. This income is reported on line 8 of Schedule 1. The taxpayer cannot claim expenses related to this income. This issue is basic certification level. And here are some other resources. The definition from the IRS of other income, IRS instructions on the Form 1040 in regards to income, an explanation of the Form 1099 Miscellaneous, instructions for the Form 1040, Schedule 1, line 21, 2018's instructions for Form 1099 Miscellaneous, and the intake form. Up next, Module 4, Adjustments to Income.